my little Margie. I've been both mother and father to her since she was born. She's grown up now, and you think my job's all done, eh? Well, that's what you think. When she was little, I could spank her and make her mind me. I had control over her. I made her eat her spinach, no candy before meals. And when she disobeyed, I took her roller skates away for a week. Well, what can you do when a girl reaches this age? She's completely out of hand. I've got a problem, believe me. I've got a problem.
That's my father. I've raised him from childhood. That is, my childhood. He's nearly 50 now, and you'd think he'd settle down, wouldn't you? Well, that's what you think. Today, he looks better in shorts on a tennis court than fellas 25. Girls wink at him, and what's worse, he winks back at them. I want a nice, old, comfortable father. I try to look after him, but he just won't settle down. I've got a problem, believe me, I've got a problem.
Albright, Ensign, USNR, reporting for duty. How do you like it, dear?
Well, very sharp and salty. But why?
Oh, I found a letter from the Navy Department at the office when I got there this morning. I've been called back to the fleet for a refresher course.
Well, anchors away and port my starboard.
Oh, naturally, I had to buy a new uniform. Navy big brass must always look the part, you know.
Of course, I'm only a civilian, but that one lonely stripe doesn't look very brassy to me.
Oh, rank isn't everything. It's the job you do that counts. I was the head of a special section, sort of a Navy within the Navy. That's why I was called back for this refresher course. Top secret stuff.
Okay, Dad. I'll keep your secret. But isn't this going to be sort of inconvenient? You and Mr. Honeywell have some pretty big deals on the fire right now.
Margie, if the Navy needs this old sea dog, I'll answer the call no matter what the sacrifice. A sailor has no personal life. He belongs to America on the rolling deck of a fighting ship.
Sure, but...
I can feel the salt sting in my blood again as I sail once more with my old shipmate. I can see my old battle wagon now, mighty backbone of the fleet, pounding toward a rendezvous with danger, defying the cruel sea in all her proud strength. And the destroyer, swift as a gull, leaving 30 knots behind in her creamy wake as she knifes the waves with a bone in her teeth. What are you doing?
I'm wiping off all that salt water before it shrinks your uniform.
I did get carried away. But you know how it is with us old Navy men.
I was just teasing, Dad. You know I'm proud of you. I'll be right there on the dock waving goodbye when your ship sails.
Oh, that reminds me. I'd better get down to the Navy Yard and receive my orders. Then I'll come back and pick you up for a tour of my battleship before we shove off. Freddie, what are you doing around here? I thought I told you to stay away from Margie.
Well, yes, I know, but I'm going away. I just came to say goodbye and... Hey, what's the sailor suit for? You going to a masquerade party?
Oh, you little mushhead. Don't you know a naval officer when you see one?
No kidding. You a Navy officer?
I'll show you who's an officer. Wipe it off. Stick it out. Suck it in.
Huh?
Wipe off that smirk. Stick out your chest. Suck in your belly.
I'm sorry, Mr. Albright. I didn't mean...
Look at you. Do you call that hunk of flab a man? Why, in the Navy, we throw better-looking meat overboard.
Mr. Albright,
Now, hear this. I'm the law on this stretch of beach, and don't you forget it, sailor. If I catch you hanging around Margie, I'll stave in your bulkheads and scuttle you.
Rough weather, eh, sailor?
Yeah, well, I'd have given him a thick lip if it wasn't against regulations to sock a guy in uniform.
What regulations? Amateur boxing commission?
Navy. I'm in the reserve, too. That's why I came to say goodbye. I'm leaving on a 2-week cruise.
Why, Freddie, how wonderful. Now I can wave bon voyage to 2 old sea dogs. Of course, Dad's assigned to a what do they call a Navy hot rod? Oh, it's a battle wagon.
I'm afraid that's a little out of my class, Margie. But will you come down and see me off anyway?
Well, of course I will. After all, I'm not a snob just because Dad's going first class and you're going tourist. I'll meet you as soon as Dad's battleship shoves out, or kicks off, or whatever they do.
Your papers are in order, which in the Navy means in triplicate. Report to your assigned vessel. You shove off sometime tomorrow.
What's my ship, Chief? A battle wagon?
No, not exactly.
Say, it couldn't be the atomic submarine. I put in some time in the tin fish in the last war.
No, I can truthfully say she ain't nothing like the atomic sub, but you're getting warm. She's right out there. You name it.
That's just a tug.
Yep, that's what we call it, too.
Well, why am I assigned to a thing like that?
Well, let's just say it's the Admiral's whim, shall we? Maybe he wants you to see how the other half lives. Anyway, she shoves off tomorrow, so maybe you ought to notify your next of kin in advance. She leaks pretty bad.
Her next of kin? Margie? Oh, I couldn't let Margie see me on a thing like that.
Margie?
Margie, my daughter. You see, she thinks, I told her that, I've got to talk her out of it right now.
Dad, what are you up to? Where are you going this early in the morning? Or is it a military secret?
Oh, no. No, I mean, yes, it is a secret. We're shoving off in a couple of hours at the break of dawn.
But you said I could come down and see you off. I'll get dressed. I'll only be a few minutes.
Oh, no, wait. Like I said, it's sort of a secret mission. You can't even see the kind of a ship I'm sailing on.
Why not? What's so darn secret about a battleship?
Well, it's not exactly a battleship.
I know. The atomic submarine. Oh, Dad, I'm so proud of you.
Well, no, I can truthfully say it's nothing like an atomic sub, but I will say this. She's apt to wind up well beneath the surface.
But, Dad...
Oh, that's all I can say right now, so we'll say goodbye right here, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Vern Albright, Ensign, USNR, reporting for duty as assigned, sir.
Welcome aboard, Albright. Relax.
Thank you, sir.
Incidentally, I'll only be your skipper in a supervisory capacity. On these training cruises, we put a reserve officer in actual command.
Oh, well, now, that sounds like a great idea. I think we reserve officers should have a chance to command once in a while, sir.
Yes, experience can't do you any harm. I'll introduce you to the acting captain. Lieutenant, on deck, please.
Freddie!
Well, you two know each other. Old shipmates, eh?
Not exactly. I know Albright purely as a civilian.
Well, anyway, it made it a lot easier for you. Lieutenant Wilson will be in actual command. You'll report to him, and he'll assign you to your duties. That's all. Carry on, Captain.
All right, Ensign, don't just stand there with your teeth hanging out. Attention! Why, you little... Wipe it off. Stick it out. Suck it in. That's better. Now, hear this. I'm the law on this ship, sailor, and don't you forget it. When I give an order, you obey it.
Oh, now, listen, Freddie, can't we...
That's all. As your commanding officer, I intend to have discipline at all times, though I can't expect much help from you. You must have been an awful chowderhead to have only made ensign. Straighten your tie. Put your cap on straight. Pull up those trousers. You call that a uniform? Why, in the Navy, we throw better-looking rags overboard.
Oh, now look, Freddie, old pal. Can't we talk this over?
Wipe it off. Stick it out. Suck it in. It is necessary to ask the captain's permission to speak to him. Is that clear, Mr. Albright?
Yes. Yes, sir. Ensign Albright requests permission to speak.
Denied. Mr. Albright, I am not a hard man. I will not let any personal relationship influence my running of this ship.
Thank you, sir.
Therefore, I will assign you duties which you are capable of discharging. So go below and take charge of the deck swabbing detail. Carry on, Mr. Albright.
Yes.
That's right, Margie. I'm in command of my own ship. We're shoving off pretty soon. Can you come right down?
Why, I'd love to, Freddie. Dad wouldn't even tell me what ship he's on, let alone come and see him off.
Well, no doubt he had his reasons. See you in about an hour, then. Okay. Bye now. Where's the officer in charge of this detail?
You may not believe it, sir, but he's scrubbing the blasted deck. What's this Navy coming to?
What's this bit, an officer scrubbing decks?
He's the homemaker type. Come on, let's meet him.
Will you please tell me why we're trekking all over this ship after an ensign with housemaid's knee?
Well, I just want you to meet the members of my crew, that's all. Well, would you look at that? Somebody's left a bucket of dirty water on my nice clean deck. Whoever did that's going to spend some time in the brig.
Hi, Margie. Glad to have you aboard.
Margie, meet my junior officer. Albright. Don't you know it's against regulations to take a bubble bath when you're on duty?
This is your top secret vessel, a tug.
But please, Margie, this never would have happened if Freddie hadn't been such a wise guy.
Wipe it off.
Stick it out.
Suck it in.
Oh, please, Margie, do something. You can handle Freddie. I mean, Mr. Wilson, sir.
This wouldn't have happened if you'd practiced what you're always preaching to me and told the truth.
Oh, but Margie, please,
Besides, what can I do? After all, Mr. Wilson is your superior officer. Carry on, Lieutenant.
All right, Ensign. Get below and change uniforms. You're a disgrace to the Navy.
Aye, aye, sir.
Sealed orders for a tug. Navy's really doing it up in style for those reserve officers we have on board. Where's Lieutenant Wilson?
I think he's below deck, sir. Shall I pass the word for him?
Never mind. Pass the word to the engine room. We're shoving off at once.
Yes, sir.
Attention! Come on in, Margie. These are officers' quarters. But because this is a small ship, I'm forced to share a cabin with the ensign here, even though I am in command.
So this is your little home at sea, eh, Dad? Kind of cramped, isn't it?
Well, Margie, you see...
I said attention.
This hardly befits your rank, Freddie. My, and right over the boiler room, too. There must be an awful racket when the engines are actually going.
Well, they are going, Margie. We always warm them up for a final check before sailing. We're shoving off sometime today, you know. Too bad you can't be here to see me take command.
Well, what's that slicker for, Dad? Does the plumbing leak in your little apartment?
No, but I wish it did. Then the man in the lower bunk would drown.
He means me, Margie. Naturally, the superior officer has his choice.
So that leaves the upper for dear old Daddy Longlegs. Well, look out below when he tries to get into his trousers in the morning. Well, anyway, you've got a nice view of the...
We're at sea.
What am I going to do? I don't want to join the Navy.
You and your bright ideas.
Lieutenant Wilson!
Captain Murdoch. If he finds Margie in here, we'll be court-martialed.
We? You brought her aboard, Lieutenant, sir.
Yeah, but she's your daughter. You hide her. I'll head him off. Oh, yes, sir, Captain. Sir, did you want to see me, sir?
Well, I see you're a little excited now that we put to sea.
Yes.
Come on, I want to brief you before you take over the command. Well, what are you so nervous about, all right? This isn't your first voyage.
No, sir, but it may be my last.
What's got into you two, anyway? Well, you better pull yourselves together. Report up on the bridge, Wilson.
You shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have thrown Margie overboard. The question is, what are we going to do with you now?
Well, I'm not going to swim back, and I'm not going to hang on that hook like a side of beef.
That's it. We'll hide her in the galley. Get her a cook's uniform and stash her away. I'll keep the captain out of the galley if I have to start a mutiny. How's it going, Margie?
It's going any minute unless I get to there.
I gotta get back to the captain.
Margie, what are you doing up here? You're supposed to be a cook.
Oh, don't even mention.
Oh, come on. Now, you go on right back. Yikes! Here's the captain. Here, quick. Get in there. Oh, Captain, I must talk to you. Emergency.
Margie, what are you doing in there? Come on, you gotta get below. The captain will see you. I'll take you back to the galley.
All right, where are you taking me? I can't make port or starboard of all this gibberish. Now, come on, we've got work to do.
I'll get you some seasick pills or something. Just come on.
No!
What do you mean, no? Get a couple of seamen. We're going to drop this thing overboard.
Overboard? Oh, but you can't. You can't.
What's the matter with you? The sole purpose of this jolly little cruise is to replace a channel buoy that's gone adrift. All right, sailor, lend a hand. Secure the top and prepare to drop her over the stern.
Oh, stop! My daughter's in there.
Your daughter? Will you tell me what in the name of a cockeyed seahorse you're doing?
My daughter, Margie, she was in there. Oh, she must have jumped overboard. Oh, it's all my fault, Captain. It's all my fault.
All right. You're cracking up, huh?
I'll confess everything. Then you're not going to break me, Captain?
Of course not. We'll smuggle her off as soon as we touch port, and no one will be the wiser. Besides, you didn't bring her on board in the first place.
Oh, Captain, it's only in the Navy that they find men like you.
Well, maybe it's because I have a daughter as old as yours, and she's given me some frightening moments, I can tell you. You have my sympathy.
Oh, Wilson, just wait until we're civilians again.
Captain, sir, one of the cooks isn't feeling very well. Have any seasick pills?
One of the cooks, eh? Yes, I have some pills.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, I wish it was Freddie instead of Margie was seasick.
All right, how would you like to teach both of them a good lesson?
Oh, would I? Have you got any ideas?
I sure have.
Maybe you better take another one.
Have you given that cook those seasick capsules yet? Quick, man.
Yes, sir. Why?
Oh, I made a tragic mistake. Those aren't seasick pills. They're a deadly poison.
Poison?
The seasick capsules are the same color as the poison we used as an exterminator. I gave them to you by mistake. It's certain death.
See, I mean, he just took them a minute ago. Maybe we can still do something. Stop the boat. Call the Coast Guard.
No, it's no time. No time. Those things dissolve in 10 minutes. Oh, I could kill myself. And instead, I'd kill the cook.
We gotta get a stomach pump, quick.
There isn't one aboard. I thought of that. But this is an emergency. We'll use a bilge pump.
Bilge pump?
All right, men, shove that bilge pump outlet through here.
Swallow that?
Well, it's better than dying of poison. I'll have to test it first. All right, men, turn it on. Just as I thought. Bilge pump only works one way. All right, men, take it out.
What are we gonna do?
There's only one thing left to do. We'll have to operate.
Operate?
It's an emergency. We'll have to make a small incision in the stomach wall and remove the capsule before it has a chance to dissolve. And quick, man. There's only a few precious moments left.
But who's gonna perform the operation?
You.
Me?
I'm afraid it's up to you, Wilson. You see, I'm a bit of a sissy. I can't stand the sight of blood. But that's an order, Lieutenant. Now, if this man dies, you will face a court-martial. You don't want to lose your commission, do you?
No, but wait. Where's Mr. Albright? Let him do it.
He's running the ship. Somebody has to keep her steady while you do the carving. Surgery. I've already contacted the nearest base by ship-to-shore radio. They'll have a Navy surgeon there standing by to tell you how to perform the operation. You know, like one of those how-to-do-it-yourself radio programs.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, don't let me die, Freddie. Save me.
All right, Sparks. Contact the base. Alert that Navy surgeon. Give me some towels. I'll prepare this man for surgery. Of course, once you start cutting, Wilson, I'll be no good to you at all. Now, you be steady. All you have to do is to make an incision right there.
Ahoy, Captain Murdoch. Calling Captain Murdoch. Are you ready for the operation?
This is Captain Slicer, the base surgeon.
Slicer?
Where's that book I had on surgery? It's been so long since Oh, thank you very much. We'd be sort of up a creek without this book, wouldn't we? Here we are, Chapter 1. What to do till a doctor comes. Oh, no, that's not it. Yes. First, we must anesthetize the patient. Don't spare the ether now. Lots more where that came from, eh?
We don't have any ether. This chloroform will have to do. Well, what's next?
Next, we take the scalpel in one hand, depending on whether you bat right or left-handed.
But we don't have a scalpel.
If you haven't got a scalpel, use a butcher knife.
Butcher knife.
But I can't use this.
If you can't use that, try a can opener.
Can opener.
Oh, isn't this fun? Just goes to show what can be done with the tools you have lying around the kitchen. Now, we make the incision. Be sure to make it deep and long. What's the matter, Margie? Ticklish?
Margie?
And when that little goon Freddie Wilson comes to, tell him he better think twice before he tries to pull rank on me again. apology. We were pretty rough on you aboard the tug, and it wasn't your fault in the first place. My only excuse is that I couldn't resist a chance to get even with Freddie. Will you forgive me?
Wipe it off. Stick it out. Suck it in.
Well, that's my little Margie.